Hey everybody, Fulcha Rash. Welcome back to 365 Days of Irish Tenor Banjo Tunes. We're on to day 180 today, getting close to being halfway, which I'm pretty happy about. So we're going to be doing a slip jig today, and you'll notice I'm wearing an earbud. I have a tendency to speed up, especially when I do the slow version. So I'm going to try and keep a pace in the back, try and keep it to an even tempo. So we're going to be doing two things today. We're going to be doing the slow version as it's written in the Banjo Buddy book. Then I'm going to be doing one of Enda's versions. He's got a lesson on this tune, and even his simple melody is slightly different than the Banjo Buddies, as is pretty normal with traditional music. There's like a million different versions of every tune, and it depends where you come from, how you're taught it, as to how you play it. So we'll play the Banjo Buddy version just for people who like to follow along in that book. The book, of course, if you haven't seen it, 365, the big book of 365 Irish tunes, put out by James Finnegan, the Banjo Buddy. One of my best resources. My other one is probably Enda Scahill and his stuff on the computer. So he's got a Patreon page, which also gets you access to his sound slice. So he might have a bunch of free videos on YouTube, which is also really worth checking out. But then if you want the notation and all the little extra little bits that go along with that, you've got his Patreon page, which gets you the sound slice courses. So kind of notated and scrolls along with it. I find it very helpful, especially when you start talking about more ornamented versions, chords, things like that, that I don't pick up readily by looking on the at what he's playing. Anyways, I'm rambling. Although I will add, sure, why not? If it's the first time you're joining us, this is my New Year's resolution, was to pick up the banjo every day, record a new tune, and post it on YouTube as a way to commit myself to getting better by playing every single day. I think it's made a difference so far. I started this thing out as a beginner, and I am feeling like I can do quite a few more tunes in the book than I would have been able to before. There's still some that vex me, but hopefully by the end of this thing we'll get them all. So first time through, nice and slow. Barney, Brannigans. Also in this book it's called Barney, Brallaghan. It's probably known by a few other names, as same thing with traditional music. Lots of different names for things too. So first time through, really nice and slow. Okay, so that was a simple version of the banjo buddy, I kind of feel like maybe we should play the simple version of the Enda's version, because that's what we're going to base the next bits off of, and it is different. So let's maybe do that quickly. If I can see the computer from here. Okay, so that was Enda's simple version. Now we're going to try and do something a little bit more complex, apparently. Okay, I think that was maybe pushing my limit a little bit on speed. Not too bad of a version, I guess. If you're on Enda's Sound Slice, that was the right-hand triplets version, and that was played at 80%. That's about the fastest I can seem to get this thing. But I keep reminding myself it's not about playing fast, it's about playing well. But there's just always that urge to go faster. Anyways, before the helicopter goes over and drowns me out, that's it for tonight. See you all tomorrow. Slán.